force-fed medications because doctors want to because of people in power holding false positions. How about that? No, we'll rewind it. We'll do it over like this. People in positions holding false power. But I say that they have some degree of power because it happened. They have the power to do it or the power not to do it. And they make the wrong decision. So it's better for me to be proactive in the community against the things that happen so it doesn't happen again. I don't want revenge. That's not for me. That belongs to the Most High. I want it to stop. And I want accountability for what was said to me. If I put that on a larger scope and say, how come African American people or black people in America or whatever you want to call us, because we don't know because it was stripped, how can we hold what's happening to us accountable for the country's business? It's not personal, it's business, America. That has to be done also, but not at a grassroots level. In the police force industry, it has to be done at a level of higher principalities. Everything won't be addressed on every level by everyone. It's very important to know that. Thank you for your time. It needs to be a totally revamping of the law enforcement system. They need to fold in the cards. And that has to be done very carefully. A new system has to be instituted nearly simultaneously, and it can't be done so where the public is left at risk for those who would slip in being opportunists at that time to do ill unto the public. Definitely can be done. First of all, it has to be strong accountability to everyone in every community. Segregation is an issue. A big issue. Segregation by choice is a thing that should be looked at when something don't work for you. To get your children to begin to listening to you again, you might have to bring them back in the house and teach them yourself, because you forgot how to parent them, so you don't know how to send them out. That's a two-way problem. Parenting and educating Parenting and learning are two-way issues. You must get the attention of the children back. Even if you call a parent home, call home, the child's not worried. There's no respect. The parent knows what's going on, but they still keep sending the child. They don't have a hold. They're making a difference once they get the news. It's not affecting, so therefore it's not working. A revamping of the system means all public school parents' hearts must get back to the students. When I mean parents, I mean whoever legal guardian. It doesn't matter if it's their natural child or not. Sending them out into the public school is not a means. It is a means for you to go to work, but it's not a babysitting place for the hearts and minds that are not able to learn. It's not a mental health institution, is what I'm saying, or mental health help institution. Therefore, it's not working. Home and school does not have the connection anymore. There's a split in authority. What happens when you split? We all know what happens when you split authority. The student is not going to learn. They're going to play on that. They're going to come home, mommy, teacher did this. They're going to go back to school. It's hard for me at home. Hello? Hello? Can I help you? I think that there needs to be a revamping in the home and school to a degree. And what I propose is for there be an agitating in the situation, agitating, where you get all the women to come together like they did in the village. They would get their dirty clothes and go to the stream certain time of the day and agitate the waters together, washing clothes. And you there where you're cleaning out your stuff, you can have a chance to communicate. And you're washing your dirty laundry, so you kind of make sure your stuff don't get so bad because, you go there with your dirty laundry. You don't really want your laundry to even be that dirty. And you be scrubbing so long. Oh, your kids get nasty, don't they? You can imagine the conversation when women really are working together, agitating the waters for their children and their homes. But now everybody goes about their way and scattered. So how can we bring them back together? Well, we're not going to bring them to a stream to wash their clothes, of course. But how about in the schools, when they come together, can we get them to come to the home and school meetings? If we ask them to sign up at the beginning of the year with an incentive, what would that incentive have to look like for some of these communities that they're working a job, single parenting, and trying to have a little life for themselves? Some people 2 jobs, long hours, overtime, you name it. Unfortunately, a lot of people are suffering with one or more person in their household with drug addiction, other issues, name it. Now, what does that look like to try to get them together? It's incentive wise. I think it's caught easily. I think it's very easy. I think that the people that get their children together and generally send them out every day while they go to work, they generally want good for their children. I'm going to first of all understand that. I know that we have a few that do not have the support system that they need at home, and they make it to the school just fine on their own, and they'll get there. It's a little bit difficult for them, but how do we get them in, especially their parents, What type of incentive? How about it has to look big, because everybody likes that bling. I say every parent gets a newsletter at the beginning of the school year sent home with their child saying, free family getaway for a week. Everything included. You know how many families have never gone away? You know what that would do for a family to be able to get away together and go on a trip? They have food, transportation, a way to stay. That changes your whole world. Your outlook has just changed. That's why I want my money now. Packages to put together that don't cost much. Come on, angels. Hey. You know and I know. But for a school that's contending, what type of deal will we make a parent? And how many of these trips will we have to give away? And would that require us putting our foot in our mouth with a big deal where everybody's trying to get these end of the year getaways? Well, it looks like this. Those who can afford to get away anyway, and they're not excited about the trip, they won't care. Right. It's an incentive. Where are you going? We got to make it good, right? How about Jamaica? Or whatever city is hosting the next Mind Valley. And then they go to that place that will be foretold of, where the Mind Valley Institute is going to be at. And they have their whole weekend, their whole week stay there. That's what it will be. Changing a whole life. Now, that's the top prize. What's the runner-up? Family of 4-week vacation. Not the Mind Valley. But they still get their food vouchers, set up, situation, and the rest. A discount to Mind Valley Institute. some workshops. Each school that hosts this gets the workshops free. Now, ooh, third place. Week vacation for family of 4. Mind Valley Workshop kit for the family. Their vacation is a weekend. It's 3 days and 2 nights. Then the next prize, because it's going to be five. So we don't want people, we want many people to try as possible. The next one is going to be, first of all of them are going away. All 5 families get away. Okay? 2 of them are weekends. 3 of them are week. Top place is Mind Valley for the family. Second place gets no Mind Valley. They get a workshop book, and the third place gets a workshop too, and they get the weekend only. But 4th and 5th place get the weekends only. Okay? And they get discounts. They don't get the whole thing. The workshop have to be really nice and worth something. One of the price packages. But then they'll get workbooks. The other 2 will get workbooks free. The workbooks will be definitely something that's for families that's not given out at the schools. But they can buy them through the schools, through Home and School Association all year long. These workbooks are very important. Very. Now, I think I'm done. I'm so happy.